a stormy bracket.
What's going on, everyone? So welcome to my latest video. This is obviously my review for the 2022 movie, The Next 365 Days. So The Next 365 Days is the third, and I really want to emphasize this, hopefully final entry in the 365 Days series. This is a Netflix series of movies, and the first one came out in 2020, beginning of, I think it was like March or April. So was this and the pandemic in line with each other for a reason? Maybe it caused it. I don't know. Find out in the comment section down below. I don't know, but just saying. Second entry came out earlier in 2022, and honestly, not gonna lie, the second entry, I said to myself, this is the worst movie of 2022, hands down. It's already written. I don't think any other movie will beat it. I didn't realize that the third entry was coming out in later of 2022. I didn't realize that. I didn't know that they were filmed back to back. So in my eyes, I said to myself, okay, it's probably going to come out in 2023, 2024. I can recover from the second one of how terrible it was. But again, lo and behold, I look on the Netflix schedule, and sure enough, August 19th, oh, it's coming out. Oh, gee, Whitakers. And I have to say, it's going to put me at like a middle of the road kind of appearance, because I don't know which is worse. Right now in this video, as I'm filming it, I'm saying the third entry, because whilst the second one is more so obvious than ever that, hey, this is clearly a music video style edited movie that's trying to showcase the environment, and hey, go here, go here. This is a beautiful area. Look, you can see all these beautiful people. You can have all these beautiful drinks, beautiful skiing, everything. But the third one ramps all that up. And so what you're watching is essentially rich people doing rich people things. And it doesn't really feel compelling in the slightest. It's not even interesting in the slightest, because whilst on TV you can watch these commercials for like 30 seconds, you're not watching a 30-second movie. You're watching a nearly 2-hour movie. And it feels longer. It feels like a 4-hour movie, not gonna lie. It feels very, very, very dull. Characters aren't interesting. Romance is just, it's so laughably bad, man. It really is. I think one of the best instances, and don't get me wrong, there's a lot of toxic people out there. There are. So I'm not going to say oh, this portrayal isn't realistic. I mean, the basic premise of the 365 Days trilogy, or series, I should say, is unrealistic in itself. But in terms of this toxic relationship that's cropping up more and more, in terms of the series more and more ramped up, it's not unrealistic. And the main character having it where it's like he goes to a strip club and everything, and he gets like a lap dance and everything, and he's like, okay, my wife's gonna be okay with that. And then it's like, oh, but then I'm gonna freak out if she's like talking to this other guy. It's like, doesn't really add up, and it's just kind of like, for me, laughable just kind of seeing that, because of just how he goes about it. Again, I'm not saying that in itself is funny. I'm saying how it was executed. It was like, bro, you're trying to be all melodramatic, and it's just coming off as really cheesy and really cringe-inducing. Because, again, you see all this location hopping, and it's like, okay, whatever, they're drinking, they're having a good time, whatever. So then when you actually get some plotting and some actual storytelling and character beats, you want it to be impactful, but it's not. So when you have something like that, it's more cringe-inducing than ever. Filmmaking isn't good. Again, yes, locations are beautiful, but I think the actual way it's shot and edited, it's just not good, not cutting it. Pacing is atrocious. Again, this movie feels a lot longer than it actually is. Editing, again, the music video style editing, not a big fan of it in the slice. Acting is, oh my goodness, it's really bad. I usually give a pass to some kind of acting, but this movie's acting is atrocious. Truly, truly bad. The ending of this movie also does kind of leave it open for a fourth entry, and I'm really hoping that we don't get a fourth entry, because I'm just so tired of this, man. This series makes the I almost said 365 Days. This series makes the 50 Shades of Grey trilogy look good. And I never thought I'd be able to say that. In fact, I thought that those movies were like, okay, this is the downfall of cinema. And it can't get any worse in terms of romances. And then 365 Days movies came out, and they're like, you know what? We can actually top that. And I'm really hoping that we don't get even worse than this. I'm really hoping that. Don't test me though, Netflix. Don't test me. I'm hoping that you end the year. Please. I can't take another one. I can't. I mean, if there's another one that comes out, of course I'll watch it, because you know what? I need to fill out some slots for the top 10 worst movies of whatever year the next one comes out, if it does. But my goodness, I said to myself that I'd be calm reviewing this, which is probably why I waited so long to review it, because I couldn't actually be calm. But I find myself getting heightened as this movie's progressing. And yeah, I'm going to stop here. The next 365 days, it's terrible. It might be the worst entry in the trilogy. It's definitely the worst movie of 2022. So far, I'm saying so far, because who knows, Netflix might be like, oh, you know what, let's make a fourth one. Let's drop it in time for Christmas. How about that as a Christmas present, Chad? No. The next 365 days, I personally will be giving a... I'm done. Guys, if you have managed to this far watch this series, let me know your thoughts on this third entry in the comment section down below. If you haven't seen the series, keep it that way. Keep it that way. Please. But anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, notification bell, and catch you guys later.